Hello everybody, welcome back to Simulated Heaven, and here we are in Arma 3. We are playing a mission from the Steam Workshop, which is where you are a civilian rescue helicopter pilot. This is my helicopter over here. Looks pretty awesome, doesn't it, don't you think? I would say this looks absolutely awesome. The graphics in this game are just crazily awesome. Okay, we have a task assigned. We have to rescue a gunshot victim. So let's get in our helicopter. Okay, so before we head off, we want to look at our task in the map. Set as the current task. So the commander's ordered your unit to extract friendlies from the area with gunshots. Get them out of there before they get any worse. So we should have an LZ, or an extraction LZ. Okay, the extraction LZ is over here. So I'm going to I'm going to zoom right in, and I'm going to try to make sure that my marker, I'm going to make a personal waypoint, is exactly where it should be. Now let's start this baby up. And let's head off. I would like to warn you guys, I am a bit of a noob helicopter pilot. I did fly quite a lot of helicopters in Arma 2, but not really flown a lot in this game as yet. And it's been a while. Whoa, crazy sunlight is crazy. So we're heading over here, it seems. Oh, there's something red on my radar already, so let's move away from the red object. You see there's a red square there. Don't particularly want to go where there's red things, you know. Okay, full speed ahead. We've got quite a ways to go. Nearly 12 kilometers. Don't see anything red on my map right now. I see some things on fire. That's not good. So obviously we're in a war zone. Oh, I see some fire there. And some things on fire. That's not good. Something red. Oh dear, we're going to get fired at. We're probably going to get fired at anytime soon. We're alright. I'm hoping that's a friendly jet over there. But yeah, we are in a war zone, and we are the civilian helicopter rescue pilot in a war zone. That's an A10 over there going crazy on my left side. Hopefully, yeah, it is friendly. It looks like it might be protecting me, which is good. Is it an A10? It looked like an A10, but then again it might not be. So I suppose it's a good idea to keep as low as we can, because there's enemies and stuff. Don't particularly want to be catching the attention of these people, particularly, if I can help it. So this is a mission that I actually got from the Steam Workshop. I'll put a link in the description, of course. Okay. We're going full speed ahead here. So if there is anyone on the ground, they probably won't be able to shoot at us easily. Oh, we're going to be going over water. Yeah, I seem to remember we had to go over water a bit to get there. Oh, there goes the jet, friendly jet. That's so cool, man. That's awesome. At least we know we're being protected by someone. That always helps. Flying over an island here. Yeah, the graphics in this game always amaze me. It's pretty awesome, and it actually runs alright now. These days it runs pretty well, pretty decent. Okay, let's start slowing ourselves down a bit. Because the LZ isn't really close. Really close now. So we need to slow down rather a lot. Let's put on a bit of the old auto hover. I know it's a bit noobish, but I am a noob. Oh, we're a little bit far away. You don't want to crash quite yet. So let's go to where the green thing is. Yeah, obviously, if you practice enough with helicopters in this game, you do not need auto hover. I did actually get in Arma 2 up to a point where I could fly without auto hover, but like I said, I'm a bit out of practice these days, so moved it back to auto hover. The noobish, and there's something right under me. Don't want to hit that. That could be very nasty. I suppose a little bit forward would be better, wouldn't it? Okay. Wait for it to stabilise. We are good. Don't think there's anything underneath me. Kind of drifting a bit towards that car, which I don't like. I think we're good. Nice soft landing. There we go. People are boarding, it seems. Yep, someone is at a wounded person. Now I'm assuming we're going to fly back to base. Is that guy boarding? Is there anyone in the back? Oh, is that guy boarding? He's going all the way around there though. Yeah, I think he is. He went all the way around there the long way. Is he going to board? Is this the guy we're waiting for all this time? Yeah, there you go. Loaded. Okay, so I'm assuming we're going back to the where we came from, back to the base. Just going to check that. Yeah. Get them out of there before they get any worse. So yeah, I'm assuming we need to just go back to the base, do we? Oh, drop-off point it says. Drop-off point. Okay. So let's go to the drop-off point. That would make sense, wouldn't it? Everyone is loaded. Take off auto hover. Nice and smooth. Hopefully. And head back. Wow, look at this, man. Lovely sunrise to greet us. Which of course is awesome. Now I'm hoping we don't come a cropper on the way back. That would kind of suck, wouldn't it? I am using a joystick for flying. I'm using an X52 Cytec. There's lots of people that swear by using the mouse and keyboard in Arma for flying, but I just like the immersion of using a joystick. And I suppose, you know, I have one, so I might as well use it, right? Okay, so we are 8.4 kilometers away. I don't see anything red on the radar. Obviously we don't have anything, any guns or anything. We just have to try and avoid the danger. We can't really, you know, we're basically a rescue helicopter in a war zone, so we have to try to keep out of danger. We can't really engage anyone as such. Wow, the sunlight is crazy. Totally crazy, look at that. In my eyes. Yeah, Arma 3 is a lot more optimized these days. I'm actually getting a solid 30 FPS while recording, which is pretty good, really. Pretty good. Right, we're not too far away now. Let's try to get over this hill without crashing. Or it's more like a mountain, but you know what I mean. Not too far away now. Don't see anything red on the radar. Oh, I see something red. And this thing's on fire again, which is not a good sign, is it? We're going quite fast, so we should be able to avoid that pretty quickly without any problems. Okay, again, let's try and do what we did before. Slow it down. Put on the noobish auto hover. Oh, that kind of worked out, didn't it? Oh, so we have to land on a building? This should be fun. Just look at the graphics. Crazy graphics, man. This town is awesome looking. Hopefully we don't get exploded. There's something red approaching. We need to kind of descend quicker. Oh, we're a bit of a sitting duck. I'm hoping there's someone friendly who's engaging for me. That would be nice. Let's not get too close because I need to let these aircraft stabilize, if you know what I mean. And it will probably, usually when you use auto hover, the tail of the plane will suddenly go in a completely different direction. Okay, let's see where we are with that. Not too bad, actually. Not too shabby. I'm sure I'm going to get lots of comments, people saying that I'm such a noobish pilot. Oh, and look at that. So that's kind of what I was saying. You need to stabilize the aircraft before you go down. This thing does not want to. This thing does not want to go back for me. Come on. Slowly does it. Come on. There we go. There we go. That was easy, wasn't it? Seems like the default thing is a bit unstable. Anyway, let's try to put it down. There we go. There we go. We got there in the end. Not exactly the most pro flying ever. Where's that guy going? He's walking off the roof. That's hilarious. You see that? I saved him and then he totally fell off the roof. Awesome. Now, do we need to go back? Do we need to go back to base? Oh, task assigned. Let's do one more task, shall we? Briefing. No, tasks. RTC. Commanders ordered your unit to extract friendlies from a car crash. Okay. So I'm imagining it's quite similar. Here we go. Extraction LZ. So it's not as far away this time, is it? Make sure auto hover is off. Like so. And let's be having you. So, although I'm quite a noobish pilot, hopefully you guys can see how amazing this mission is, and it's a great way for you to practice flying helicopters. If you are playing a lot of Arma 3 for whatever reason, these kind of missions are really good for helping you to practice flying, taking off, landing and stuff like that. Oh dear, I see red. We are, like I said before, going quite fast. Oh dear. Oh dear. Lots of red ahead of me here, so let's go the long way. Let's hide behind a big hill, shall we? That could work. Yeah, I think we're good now. We can head back. This thing is super fast. I do really like this helicopter. It flies real nice and it is very fast, which helps in this situation. Well, I haven't had to use flares yet, so that's a good sign. I'm sure that the more missions that you do, the harder it will get, I would imagine. Okay. Trying to slow her down. Actually kind of overshot that and kind of was a bit too crazy going backwards there. Whoops. Oh well. Turn on the noobish auto hover like a noob that I am. I really ought to practice more of this stuff so that I don't have to be such a noob. But anyway. There are just way too many other games out there. There's a lot of games in this world that exist. So, makes it kind of tricky, doesn't it? I wonder how close I need to land to the LZ. Oh look, there really is a car crash there. That's pretty cool. Okay, is it going to let me land a little bit further away so I don't have to position perfectly? Is it? Or do I have to land? It looks like I have to... No, they're boarding. Awesome. So look, there really was a car crash. Haha. Cool. Okay, so I'm assuming we're going back to the drop-off point. Same one as before. The hospital. And let's see if they fall off the thing again. And let's see if they fall off the roof of the hospital. That was hilarious. And my helicopter's moving around. I'm such a pro. Turn off the old... Oh no, it's... Oh yeah, turn off auto hover. And we're kind of going to the right here. I have a feeling we're going to maybe come across some dangerous elements, to say the least. I'm going to try flying back more on the left side, I think. Hopefully staying away from the enemies. Famous last words. I don't know why I'm wearing a pair of sandals when I'm a helicopter pilot. I'm sure helicopter pilots don't usually wear a pair of sandals, really, do they? I could be wrong. Anyway, don't see anything red yet. We're 3 kilometers away, so hopefully we're good. Oh, just as I say that, I see something red in this town. Let's try to turn away. We're a little bit too high at the altitude. I'm not happy about that. We're going to go around the long way again, just because I don't want to get fired at for obvious reasons. Let's kind of head over this way, down the coast. As you do. Yeah, we're good. So we kind of went the long way there, just to make sure we didn't get fired at. There are things on fire nearby though. Okay, I'm trying to not use auto hover quite as soon, but as you can see, without auto hover I kind of suck. It is, you know, it does actually take quite a lot of practice to learn how to land an aircraft without auto hover. I see the hospital. We are flying towards it very, very slowly. Now we're going backwards almost. Lol. The guy in the back's probably quite scared, to say the least. Again, we're going backwards. Come on. You can do better than that, surely. Yeah, I'm going to have to use the noobish auto hover pretty soon, I think. Because I'm like all over the place here. I'm going backwards again. Don't know what I'm doing there. Literally all over the place. And I nearly accidentally turned off my engine. Okay, let's try that again with noobish auto hover. This is why I use the noobish auto hover. Because I suck at landing without it. And I usually land in third person view just because you can kind of see what you're aiming for, kind of thing. Well, we nearly crashed, but we survived. Just about. But it's okay anyway, because the guy is just going to walk off the side of the hospital anyway, isn't he? So it's okay. Well, you know, we're going to like all this effort to try to rescue them. Okay, let's put it a bit more side on. No, I think we need it more like that actually, more. See, they're going to walk off the side, are they? Let's have a look. Are they going to walk off the side of the hospital? I literally just landed right on the corner of the helipad. That is probably not a good idea, is it? Okay, I think we need to take off him. We're kind of in the way. Are they going to fall off the side of the building again? No, they are actually walking into the hospital relatively normally this time. Search and rescue. That seems like a very interesting kind of mission, doesn't it? Let's read the mission. We've just received an emergency distress signal from a downed air unit. Last known position is marked on the map. Find the downed pilots and bring them back before the enemy does. Oh, so we've got some downed helicopter pilots. So that's interesting. So at least there are some, you know, more interesting missions in this. So it's really cool. So although I am a real noobish pilot, hopefully at least this video has given you an idea about this this mission from the Steamworks. It's really awesome and it's a very good way of practicing flying. So thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.